not stray. This is my reminder that someday I will find her out beyond the grave, beyond the grave, beyond the grave. Yeah. Inside my heart, tell me what you see. Is it torn apart? I still in one piece, and do you see yourself somewhere inside, sitting on a shelf, or in the spotlight? 'Cause I've lost a connection. I say I misplaced my sense of direction. Come on now, put those hands together. So teach me to love, learn to forgive. Teach me to finally figure out what it means to live. And I'm lost in myself, searching for you. Well, I know that your voice alone's the only thing that's ringing true. Yeah, come on, say, oh, 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 yeah. Well, I've seen the top of the world, now I lost everything. See, there's one thing that remains. I don't care where I came from, or even where I'm going. I know you'll always be the same, yeah. 'Cause I need this connection. WSKG, how you feeling now? I say I gotta get back my sense of direction, yeah. No, teach me to love, learn to forgive. Won't you teach me to finally figure out what it means to live? Said I'm lost in myself, searching for you. Well, I know that your voice alone's the only thing that's ringing true. Said I've been away for far too long. Call me back to where I belong. 'Cause I'm barely hanging on, yeah. Said I'm barely hanging on, yeah. Said I'm barely hanging on. Oh, 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 oh. Teach me to love, learn to forgive. Teach me to finally figure out what it means to live. And I'm lost in myself, searching for you. I know that your voice alone's the only thing that's ringing true. Now to teach me to love, learn to forgive. Teach me to finally figure out what it means to live. And I'm lost in myself, I'm searching for you. I know that your voice alone's the only thing that's ringing true. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much. All right. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. It's great to be on TV at WSKG for another episode here of Expressions. Yeah. It's nice to do a show in my hometown. Born and raised in this area, so it's good to be here, driving down the street to do a gig. I like it. It's all right. Got a beautiful audience here. And I say that because my wife is in the audience, so I think I'm going to play a little love song for her, if you don't mind. It's a little song called Worth the Wait. It goes like this. Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, come on now, 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 now. Yeah. Well, you struck me down with your beauty. I said your eyes are shot right through me. And it only took one look to know that this is what I need. I was captured, oh, mesmerized and raptured to a place here in the future with you and I living out our dreams. But even though we had to wait a while, I said all those years just seemed like seconds when I finally saw that smile again. Oh, girl, well, you know it's worth the wait when you finally find the one that's meant for you, 'Cause no one has ever made me feel this way. And if I had to, I would wait my whole life through. Gonna wait for you, you know I will. I said I'll wait for you. Ba, 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 ba. Hey, hey. Well, it's a classic story. A blue-eyed boy meets a brown-eyed girl in all their glory. Singing, oh, 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 it's the sweetest thing. Oh, and God can put two people in each other's way, like he did for you and me. But even though we had to wait a while, I said, oh, I wouldn't trade 1 second for this heaven we're in now. I said, oh, girl, well, you know it's worth the wait when you finally find the one that's meant for you. 'Cause no one has ever made me feel this way. And if I had to, I would wait my whole life through. Yeah, singing, oh, girl, well, you stole my heart away. But it's okay, it's just as long as I keep you, yeah. 'Cause no one has ever made me feel this way. And if I had to, I would wait my whole life through. I'm gonna wait for you, you know I will. I said I'll wait for you. I would wait it through, you know I wait my whole life through, yeah. So I would wait it, yeah. I would wait it, don't know I would wait it through. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, girl, you know it's worth the wait when you finally find the one that's meant for you, yeah. No one has ever made me feel this way. And if I had to, I would wait my whole life. Do, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you so much. Like this, say, well, I used to walk these streets with my head up. I was walking so tall, yeah. And I used to have a song. Now all the words are coming out, well, they're coming out all wrong. Can't you see that I'm missing about a part of me? And it is you, there's no denying the one that set me free. I said all I wanna do is be a little bit closer to you, yeah. And take a night, love the way you want me to. To live a dream, have a life, making everything alright. I'm standing by your side, I do, whoa. Come on, let me hear you, snap your fingers, come on. Said I do, yeah. All right now, little ambiance. I've been beat up, I've been broken, just down upon my knees. In the water, I was choking and begging just to breathe. Then you saw me all alone and you came to rescue me, yeah. Oh, reaching out your hand, you know, you set me free. Said, all I wanna do is be a little bit closer to you, yeah. Take a night, love the way you want me to. Live a dream, have a life, making everything right. I'm standing by your side. I'll do the way that you say. You say that you love me. It's better than anything I've ever known before. The way that you show, the way that you show me. Hey, The way that you showed me, yeah. I said all I wanna do is be a little bit closer to you, yeah. Take a night, love the way you want me to, yeah. To live a dream, have a life, making everything alright. I'm standing by your side. Said all I wanna do is be a little bit closer to you. Take a night, love the way you want me to, yeah. Ooh, to live a dream, have a life. To live a dream, have a life, yeah. To live a dream, have a life, making everything alright. I'm standing by your side. I do yeah. Said I do, oh, yeah. Oh, you know I do, oh, you know I do, yeah. Said I do, yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you very much. Well, I'd like to introduce myself to the studio audience as well as the listening audience on TV. My name is Jared Campbell. It's good to be here. And I'm a musician, obviously. And one of the things I love about being a musician is getting the opportunity to travel. I actually still live here in town, but for a living, I get to go out and kind of see the world and play all different kinds of shows and meet all different kinds of people. And there's one place that I probably enjoy going the most, and it's Newport, Rhode Island. I love going to Newport. It's just such an awesome little town. And there's a particular place in Newport, and every time I play, they usually put me up in this hotel. And the hotel's really cool because it's like right on the beach. And usually every time after my show, I head back to the hotel, and it's at night. So I walk out on the beach, and there's like nobody around. It's just dark, you know, and the waves are coming in, and the stars are out, you know. And it's just one of those places, you know, I feel like everybody, you know, you have those places in life that you love to go to, and every time you think about them, it just kind of puts a warm spot in your heart, you know. And I was thinking about this place in Newport, and this song kind of started to come to me. I was just thinking about just the awesomeness of standing there on that shore and just kind of looking out and seeing God's creation. And every time I get to travel, I get to see all these amazing things that I'm just reminded of His evidence everywhere. And so I wrote this song. Tune up a little bit here. I wrote this song just kind of reminiscing about all those places that I love to go and kind of see that evidence. And so this is a little song called Evidence, kind of a newer song, not released on any CDs yet, so a little sneak peek for you, and it goes like this. See, I watch the waves and feel your love crash on my shore. I see a million stars that shine tonight in one accord, creating symphonies of light. I see your evidence tonight. I wake up early and I see you in the rising sun. I step outside and I can feel you filling up my lungs. You're causing me to move and breathe, and it's your evidence in me. And I know true love is made of more than words, and you show your love by giving more than I deserve. And you're here surrounding me in all that I observe. Your evidence is everywhere. The sun goes down and I can see you all across the sky. It's like a picture of my heart and how it burns inside. These vibrant colors seem to match the evidence of you and I. Yeah. I know true love is made of more than words, and you show your love by giving more than I deserve. And you're here surrounding me in all that I observe. Yeah. Your evidence is everywhere. Where can I go to hide from you? You will see me like you always do. In every turn I see you in everything. I said, I know true love is made of more than words, and you show your love by giving more than I deserve. And you're here surrounding me in all that I observe. Yeah, no, yeah. And I know true love is made of more than words. You show your love by giving more than I deserve. And you're here surrounding me in all that I observe. Your evidence is everywhere. Yeah. I look into the eyes of children and I see your touch. Their innocence releases healing that we need so much. To think the small things in this world can make the biggest change in us. Let us not look past your evidence, yeah. Let us not look past your evidence, yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much. So I gotta say, I've really enjoyed getting the opportunity to kind of play around town. I've been playing around this town for a good number of years. I started out, one of my first gigs was at the local Starbucks right on the Vestal Parkway. I remember the first gig I was playing. I was rocking out, man, right in the middle of my set. Oh man, it was my first gig. I was plugged in. I brought my guitar in, my speakers. I was sweating a little bit, you know what I'm saying? My eyes were closed. Right in the middle of a song, I opened up my eyes, and there was no one there. The only person that was there was the girl behind the counter, and I was like, do you want me to keep playing? She was like, yeah, I like it. So I kept playing, you know. I kept going back to Starbucks, and the next time I came back, I made a vow to this girl. I was like, I promise you the next time I come back, I'm going to get some people out here to see me play. So I had about 10 or 15 people show up the next time, and it was cool, you know, and kept going back to Starbucks, and the crowd kept getting bigger and bigger. And so I had to kind of move on to the next place. I remember I used to play Uncle Tony's. I used to play the patio there every Thursday night for a couple years, you know, and just these like great experiences of just getting to play around town. And then, of course, doing Speedy Fest every summer has been a blast. And, you know, there's just been some really cool shows and some really cool opportunities in this town. So I want to thank you guys all so much for coming out tonight, and for all the people at home that have seen my shows. It's been great, you know, but like, it's been one of those things where playing around town, getting to know like a lot of people, always playing in front of big audiences and stuff. You never know like who knows you, you know. Like I go out to the store and I run into people all the time that know who I am, but I have no idea who they are, you know. And they'll like strike up this conversation. Like a couple weeks ago, I was in this restaurant and this guy came up to me and he starts talking to me like we've been friends for like years. And I'm just like staring at this guy thinking to myself, I have no idea who you are. But like right in the middle of the conversation, I just wanted to stop and just ask, how are the kids? Even though I'd have no idea if he has kids or not, you know? Could you imagine if he didn't have kids? I'd be like, huh? I'd be like, never mind. But, you know, this next song kind of starts out, little line says, I grew up working in a grocery store, which I did. I grew up working in a couple grocery stores here in town, but this is not an autobiographical song. The next verse talks about having a kid at the age of 23, and I swear to my wife, I did not have a kid when I was 23 with anyone else. But this little song that's on my latest CD. My latest CD is called Beyond the Gray, and this little song called House of Cards, and it goes like this. Yeah. Whoa. Da 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 da. Come on. Well, I grew up working in a grocery store. I saved a little cash, spent a little more on the things that I don't need. I never thought about a 401. I never thought I'd see that day come, but it was creeping up on me. So I began to build this house of cards. I'm gonna build it to the sky with houses and with cars. I'm gonna take on when I die. And it will be so nice beyond this great big blue sky. Hey, this house of cards and I. Oh, yeah. I started to raise a family at the ripe old age of 23 with a brand new baby girl. I got a good job down here in the city, but it didn't keep me from blowing my money. You think you learn a little lesson by bringing someone into this world, but I kept on building that house of cards. I'm gonna build it to the sky with houses and with cars. I'm gonna take them when I die, and it will be so nice beyond this great big blue sky. Hey, hey, oh, my house of cards and I. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Ooh, I thought the king would have my back. I thought that queen would pick up slack. And don't you know that deuce is my lucky number, yeah. I thought the spades were in a row there to protect me from my foes. And the clubs, they'd scare away the thunder. Years passed by like a mighty wind, and I could feel it in my foundation. My cards began to sway, and all the stock that I put in, the prize of my possessions, well, the wind just picked right up and she blew away. So I began to see this house of cards just to fall into the ground. These houses and these cars are nowhere to be found. And you can call me the Joker, yeah, 'cause I'm feeling like a clown. Yeah, yeah, oh, my house of cards fell down. Yeah, oh, my house of cards fell down. Yeah, na 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 na. Yeah. Thank you very much. Well, I remember after playing around town for quite a bit and selling some CDs and kind of starting to get somewhat of a fan base. I was coming out with a CD back in 2004, and the CD was called Rest Out. Some of you may have it. I remember as I was in the recording process, we were putting together like the whole record, and it had like all the different bands and the different instruments involved. And there was this one track where I walked into a studio, and all it was just me and an acoustic guitar, and I just kind of jotted the song down as an idea, and it kind of turned out to be one of the songs that people gravitated towards most. So this is going to be my last song for you guys. Thank you so much for coming out. This is a little song called Life is Good. It goes like this. There's a kid in a park, he's playing on a swing, and the only friends he's got are the folks that tuck him in. There's mom and his dad, and they love him like he's gold, but no one else could care if he gets left out in the cold. But he knows he's gonna be alright, 'cause the love that he's got will keep him warm through the night. 'Cause life is good, oh, life is good, and he wouldn't change a thing if he could. Oh, life is good, oh, life is good, and he's living it up just like I knew he would. 'Cause life is good, yeah, life is good. Well, there's a mom home alone, and the kids are all at school, and her husband passed away. Now she's just trying to make it through. And every day these kids come home with pictures that they've drawn, Well, they draw themselves a mom and dad, and they even draw the dog. Oh, but she knows she's gonna be alright. 'Cause these little ones, oh, keep her warm through the night. 'Cause life is good, oh, life is good. And even though it's hard, life is good. Oh, life is good, oh, life is good. And she's gonna push on through just like I knew she would. 'Cause life is good, yeah, life is good, yeah, 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 yeah. There's a man, well, he plays guitar for a living. It's me. And he travels around, going from city to city. And his friends and his family, they're all waiting back home, yeah. And this road that he's on, well, it can feel so alone. Oh, but he knows it's gonna be alright. 'Cause this road will take him home at the end of the night. 'Cause life is good, yeah, oh, life is good. And he wouldn't change a thing if he could. Oh, life is good, oh, life is good. He's living it up just like I knew he would. 'Cause life is good, oh, life is good. And I wouldn't change a thing if I could. Oh, I said life is good, oh, I said life is good, yeah. And I'm living it up like I said I would. Oh, 'cause life is good, come on. Oh, life is good. Put those hands together now. And I wouldn't change a thing if I could. Oh, life is good, yeah. I said life is good, yeah. And I'm living it up just like I said I would. I said I'm living it up just like I said I would. I said I'm living it up, but just like I said I would. Yeah, 'cause life is good. All right, thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it. Thank you. Little Music Man for you. Oh, I said I got a piece of paper today. It says that I'm clear to play at WSKG, yeah, 'cause you know my rent is due in about a day or two. Oh, and I was wondering what I could do just to try to make it through another day. Sing it, I will play my songs. If you like it, just sing along, yeah. 'Cause you know it goes a little something like this. Well, out here it's hit or miss, drop a buck and make a wish. Well, it's the least that you could do as I sing this song to you. Let's try this one out. I said, ooh, ooh. I said, ooh, ooh. All right now. Oh, I said, I see the people passing by. Oh, and they're all dressed so nice. Well, they got that name brand style. You think they'd have some change to spare for a lonely guy out there, oh, in a world that doesn't care about the music that he shares. Oh, but it's all right. Sing it, I will play my songs. If you like it, just sing along, yeah. 'Cause you know it goes a little something like this. Well, out here it's hit or miss, drop a buck and make a wish. Well, it's the least that you could do as I sing this song to you. Yeah, na 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 na, yeah. I said Charlie plays the fiddle, you know he puts me in a trance, and my girl Amy's on the bongos while Robbie the sound man does his dance. I got my guitar case wide open, just like an outstretched hand, 'cause I was merely hoping, oh, that you could spare some change for this music man. Oh, I'd like to take a moment to thank everybody here at WSKG for putting on this awesome experience. They put a lot of work into this, so let's give them a big round of applause. Brian, the guy that was talking, and Tina and Andrew, and all those guys. Robbie, the sound guy, is doing the sound in the back. They do an awesome job. This is a cool little event, isn't it? We got some candles on the table. Sweet, right? It's nice and romantic. Oh, I said, I'm gonna play my songs, and if you like, you could sing along. 'Cause you know it goes a little something like this. Well, out here it's hit or miss, drop a buck and make a wish. Well, it's the least that you could do as I sing this song to you. There you go. Thank you so much. Does anybody have a special request? Anybody want to hear anything? Really? All right. I haven't jammed that one out in a while. Do a little Peter Gabriel here for you. What'd you say, Robbie? I have no idea. What did he say, Joan Baez? Oh, Freebird. I said Joan Baez. I was like, what? Well, that's Robbie back there. You know, every single show I play, there's at least that one person that yells out Freebird, you know? And like half the time, like now, you know, when I start to go to these schools, like I'll be playing at a middle school, and kid will be like, Freebird! You know, so I'll be like, if I leave here tomorrow, and he's like, when you're done, play some Freebird. I'm like, that is Freebird, you idiot, right? They don't even know anymore. All right, we'll do a little, Peter Gabriel here. I hope I remember the words. Here we go. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. So love, I get so lost sometimes. Days pass, yeah, and this emptiness fills my heart. When I want to run away, oh, I drive off in my car. But whichever way I choose, I come back to the place you are. Yeah. All my instincts, they return, and the ground beside so soon will burn. Without a noise, oh, without my pride, oh, I reach out from the inside, yeah. Oh, 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 I see in your eyes the light, the heat in your eyes. I am complete in your eyes. Well, I see the doorway to 1,000 churches, yeah, and the resolution of all my fruitless searches. Now I'm singing, oh, I see the light and the heat. Yes, I want to be that complete. Wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes. Oh, oh, oh. I said, love, oh, I don't like to see so much pain. Singing so much is wasted, and this moment keeps slipping away. I get so tired working so hard for our survival. I look to the time with you to keep me awake and alive, yeah. All my instincts, they return, and the ground beside so soon will burn. Oh, without a noise, oh, without my pride, oh, I reach out from the inside. light, the heat in your eyes. I am complete in your eyes. See the doorway to 1,000 churches, yeah, and the resolution of all my fruitless searches. I see it all, I see the light and the heat. Say yes, I want to be that complete. Wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. Said in your eyes, oh, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. It's in the light, the heat, well, I said I'm complete. Oh, and I see the doorway to 1,000 churches and the resolution of all my fruitless searches. I see it all, I see the light and the heat. Say yes, I want to be that complete. Wanna touch the light, the heat I see in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes, in your eyes. Well, thank you guys so much. We'll do another song here. I want to play for you guys a song that, let me tune up real quick. First of all, did you guys have a good time tonight? Was it cool? Yeah? Thank you for coming out. My parents are here. My younger brother Steve is here in the house. It's always nice to have family. I love you, Stevie. Steve was always a cute kid growing up. I was the ugly kid, man. I was the ugly middle kid. Oh, my dad says I was. I look back at pictures, I'm like, did I look like that? Anyways, I'm gonna play for you guys a song that the school program that I do, the Blue Project, is kind of based off of. This song kind of came from this one day when I was out for a walk. It was just a very kind of overcast, kind of cloudy day. And as I was out for a walk this one day, I was looking up at the sky, all these clouds, and there was this one spot in the sky where the clouds had moved apart just a tiny little bit, and I could see this clear patch of blue sky kind of shining through. And as I was out for that walk that day, and I was looking at this little blue spot in the sky, I was thinking to myself, man, you know what? Behind all those clouds right now is this awesome blue sky. Every single day, in fact, every day that we walk out there, no matter what the conditions look like above, there's always a blue sky up there. It kind of reminds me of all those times where I hop in a plane, and I take off. I can take off in the worst conditions, but as soon as I shoot above the clouds, there's just that awesome blue sky. And so as I was walking that day, my wheels started turning, as a songwriter, and I was trying to think, what could I relate that blue sky to in life? What could that thing in my life be that's always there, that's always constant, even though I may not see it every day? And I was just thinking about just the ultimate picture of my life, and all the things that I want to do in life, all the places I want to go and all the things I want to accomplish. Basically, the ultimate picture of my life. That's kind of what I equate to my blue, And I realize that every single day I may wake up and I may be getting hit with tons of clouds that day, Just like in the sky when you walk outside in life, we get hit with these clouds. We get hit with these things that happen. Just tough times, When I play schools, I talk to young people, and they go through a lot at that age, Maybe home life is hard. Maybe, their girlfriend or their boyfriend breaks up with them, or they feel like they don't fit in. They're just constantly getting hit with clouds. And so what I try to do is I try to go into these schools and encourage these young people that no matter what you may be facing today, you have an awesome opportunity to look past those clouds and catch that ultimate vision of where your life can be someday. That potential that you have wrapped up all behind all those clouds. And what's amazing is every time I go to a school and I share this song with kids, I head home and my email gets filled and my Facebook and my MySpace with all these kids and like all their dreams and like all these things that they want to do. And they tell me about the stuff that they go through. They say, you know what, Jared? This is what's going on in my life. These are all the things that I have to face every single day, but I want to tell you what my blue is, you know? And it's such an awesome thing to hear. And so the whole program kind of started from this song called Catch a Glimpse of Blue. And it's just one of those things, like no matter what you may be facing today, there's an awesome blue sky out there waiting for you. So this is a song called Catch a Glimpse of Blue. Set your mind at ease and don't you think about me. And put your heart to rest and don't you worry about this. 'Cause I know your insides and I know the inside. It kills you to survive, just to stay alive. And we've walked this road before, and we've knocked upon this door, and we've come here seeking more, to catch a glimpse of blue, to catch a glimpse of blue. Oh, to catch a glimpse of blue, yeah. So let the shadows fall, for we know they pass on. Yeah, then the day will break, streams of light to my face. Yeah, 'cause I know that outside it can feel like the outside. Oh, and nothing can go right. Oh, but just sit tight. And we've walked this road before, and we've knocked upon this door, and we've come here seeking more, to catch a glimpse of blue, to catch a glimpse of blue. Catch a glimpse of blue, yeah, yeah. Take my hand and fly to a place up high, and we'll never come back down. Oh no, no, we'll never come back down. Oh no, we'll never come back down. Never come back down, to catch a glimpse of blue, catch a glimpse of blue, catch a glimpse of blue. And catch a glimpse of blue, catch a glimpse of blue. Catch a glimpse of blue, yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you coming out. Hopefully we see you again sometime.